Chains by Boss. Chains by Boss is now the official sponsor of the Cowboy Up podcast. If you need your custom cowboy chains, you go to Chains by Boss. You can find them on any of your social media. You can find them on TikTok, Chains by Boss on TikTok. You can find them also on Instagram, Chains by Boss. And you can also find them on Facebook. Chains by Boss will deliver the hottest new cowboy chains for you. And we recognize them as our official Cowboy Podcast sponsor. Thanks. And always, Dallas Cowboys for life. Peace. The Cowboy Up podcast would love to welcome Vosqueros Gang as our official sponsor of the Cowboy Up podcast. Vosqueros Game has all your custom stickers, your custom towels, your custom tumblers, anything you need to represent your team, such as those Dallas Cowboys or even those hated San Francisco 49ers. Vosqueros Gangs have you. You can find them on all social media, especially Instagram and TikTok. The Cowboy Up podcast welcomes Vosqueros Gang as our official sponsor of the show. As always, Dallas Cowboys for life. Peace. The Cowboy Up podcast welcomes Dominion Custom Clothing. Cowboy fans, if you need your custom suits, your custom sportswear, Dominion Custom Clothing is the company for you. Dominion Custom Clothing also offers a free mobile service to your home, to your business for suit fittings and fabric showing. Dominion Custom Clothing has been a clothier in the Dallas-Fort Worth area for the last 20 years. So if you need that suit for the night out on the town or the tuxedo for the prom or special occasions, Dominion Custom Clothing is the company you have been looking for. And as always, Dallas Cowboys for life. Peace. From Stop 6, Texas, it's the big fella. It's Dallas Cowboy Chris. And from the 915, Cholo Town, El Paso, it's our man, 21, Armando, 21. And from the hill country of Texas, Austin, it's our man, Retrofit Sports, Hook 'em, it's Rue. And from Tucson, Arizona, the player personnel director of the Cowboy Up podcast is Kuiper AZ. And from the great state of Arizona, he's Mikey 520.
To the day.
Tolbert in motion. Prescott under pressure from McDonald. Got it away for a first down to Flanoy, who breaks a tackle. Down the sideline, Flanoy crashes in at the 19. Cisco got him by the shoe tops, but Ryan Flanoy, this
Toughness that he's brought to this offense.
as healthy as he's been a great tackle breaker. Drop it off. Here is Ferguson in open space. Ferguson to the end zone again. Touchdown. He had been their sixth offensive lineman earlier in the game. Here is Hall darting through a crease. The ball is out at the 10. Leofau punched it away. All reminiscent of the drive against the Dolphins with the Braylon Allen fumble at the goal line. Movement at the line. There is a flag down near side Flanoy. Oh, what an adjustment. Flanoy inside the 20-yard line. He got around Adams. It's a first down, Dallas.
Yeah, it's just such hats off to them. They've done a great job here in the first half.
Couple of tight ends in. Back to Williams. Running right. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboy. Crashing in for 6.
As the offensive play call.
They're going to run it straight ahead here. Javonte Williams. Oh, my! He could be gone. Williams to the 2. Malachi Moore ran him down. A curious play call until you know that's going to happen. It's a 66-yard run.
Yeah,
see if they feed him here. Play action. Prescott scanning. End zone. Touchdown. Ferguson.
And that's where if you're the Jets, you just have to have some awareness. Dallas has no timeouts. Wrong decision, just a really good design by the Dallas defense.
Prescott loads up. Pickens hand fighting into the end zone. Touchdown. Breathtaking 43-yard strike.
Because your path to victories are going to be small.
Dak, drop it off. Easy walk-in touchdown, Javonte Williams.
But we got a lot of things to celebrate. Okay, so when I call out all the stats, okay, we know what it is. It's hey. So here we go. Jake Ferguson got a touchdown. Hey. Javonte Williams got a touchdown. Hey. Jake Ferguson got another touchdown. Hey. George Pickens with a touchdown. Hey. And Javonte Williams goes with another one. Hey. Hey, takeaways. Forced fumble by Marist. Hey. Recovery by Sam. Hey. Ocean got a sack. Hey. Houston got a sack. Hey. Houston got another sack. Hey. Kenny Clark got a sack. Hey. Sam Williams got a sack. Hey. Dante Fowler got a sack. Hey. Brandon Aubrey had 30 yards. Hey. And then Jalen Tolbert had a onside kick recovery. Hey. Then he had another onside kick recovery. Hey. And that's what it's about. Winning. You brought us out. Break it down. He was nervous. Family on 3. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
What's up? What's up? What is up? Welcome to the Cowboy Up Podcast. Man, let me introduce the crew to you, man. To my right, to my left, to my left, to my right. Man, my homeboy from the capital city, Texas. Austin is my man. Retrofit Sports is Rue. Hook 'em. What's up, Rue?
I went from sick to thank God we look like we did on Sunday. So it is what it is. It was a very mixed emotional weekend, but we made it. We're here.
You had a rough one this week, bro.
I did have a rough one this week.
You had a rough one.
Very rough one this week. Florida. They
didn't have to treat you.
Florida.
Man, they didn't have to. I'm sorry, dog. I
drag my ass through the mud. That's what I get for laughing so hard at A&M when they became the fastest number 1 seed in baseball to become unranked.
Mm-hmm.
I just did it in football.
Wow. Okay. From the great state of Arizona, the player personnel director of the Cowboy Podcast is my man, Kaipa. Hey. Z. I only did it because he got a short time today. What up, Kite?
Bad, man. It's a rough one. It's a rough start to the week.
Yeah, man. You and Rue, man. I'm telling you, some of y'all teams is not doing too well.
Hey.
Well, we ain't gonna dwell on that for you, man. Also from the great state of Arizona, my man Mikey 520. What's up, Mikey? He unmuted himself. Mikey. Hey, Mikey.
Hello,
Mikey. I think he's having a little technical difficulty. But anyway, look, man, the Cowboys went to East Rutherford, New Jersey, to play those hated New York Jets and get up there and came back with a nice little victory. You know, first quarter was, shaky. and they were doing something that we hoped they wouldn't do, start shaky. But, once they caught fire and everything, it looked a lot different, man. Now do y'all notice something now? Why all of a sudden everybody is on the Dak Prescott bandwagon? Why all of a sudden? I mean, all of a sudden, all these great analysts from all the 4-letter and 3-letter networks is now praising
The 4 letters.
Dak Prescott all of a sudden, and me, I've been a Dacker the whole time. I've been a Dak Prescott fan, and even our Cowboy fans. Oh, we rather have Cooper Rush. We rather have Joe Milton. You gotta be freaking kidding me. But anyway,
Old
that's in the
hairline over
past.
there.
That's in the past. I'm gonna let you Cowboy fans who actually said that out of your mouth make it, because a lot of y'all said it. A lot. I do have receipts. I can go back and prove it. But I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna let y'all make it, right? So Dak Prescott, number 4, is now all of a sudden, and I put it in quotations because I'm fucking with people. Now all of a sudden he's a good quarterback and he's playing at an MVP level, like he's never done it before. Yeah, he has. When he's rolling and when he's locked in the zone, he's a top 5 quarterback in the NFL, no question. But now this is my problem. All of a sudden you getting love, and we 2-1, and all of a sudden he getting love. You know why? Because our whole fucking offense is hurt except for number 4. And I tell people, if number 4 is on the field, we got a fucking chance. I'm gonna start with you, Rue. Oh, what do you think about number 4?
I mean, what else is there to say? I said it last week. I ain't never heard him get so many flowers in my life. Corner came on this show and gave Dak Prescott flowers. I was shocked. I was flabbergasted. I mean, it's crazy. But bro, the way he's doing it too, man. 4 out of 5 offensive linemen were gone. We thought before the show, I thought Tyler Smith was playing.
Yeah, I did too. I did too. Yeah.
Not playing. And I can't say his name. I want to. I can't say it. But, bro, Dak Prescott is getting the ball out in under 2 seconds. Mm-hmm. Dak Prescott is doing things with the O-line to hide everything with the O-line. Chop talked about it last week. What Dak Prescott is doing is true elite veteran play. Right. That's what he's doing right now. He is a veteran in the league, and he is playing at an elite level. The scheme in which he is running is insane. And I just want to point out, shout out to Shoddy, man. Shout out to Shoddy for not getting in the way, for staying disciplined on the run, and for being the number 1 offense, first year head coach, first time the first year head coach has had the number 1 offense since they said 2006. They said during the game, since Sean Payton was a first-year head coach. Huge shout out to Schottenheimer and what he's done with this offense, man. Number 1 in the league. I hope they continue on and finish out the season like this, which with Dak Prescott at the helm, it looks like they're going to do exactly that. But, bro, he's playing out of his mind. The run is out of its mind, and he's taking full advantage of that. We know how good he is on play action. But the simple fact is, man, the how quickly he's reading and getting the ball out of his hands to make up for what's happening on the O-line and the fact that we've had to shift out so many different players. Did it last week. Now he's done it again this past week. And now we've got Carolina. Yeah.
All right. Cap, I know you got a short time today, man. What do you think about all the praise that Dak is getting all of a sudden?
Like, it's funny, man. Everybody, shitted on him last year with how bad he played. Everybody kind of gave Dallas as a mediocre team. 2-1. Hopefully that defense can get better, but this offense is by far the most balanced in the NFL, and that's really what the key is. You got the run game, and then you just supplement with Dak Prescott every time that you need it, and he delivers right away.
Yeah. Mikey, are you still there, baby? Cause I know you're driving. You had
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
it ain't nothing we haven't said already or we already know already. It's funny where the flowers come from, and you got newcomers like you said. If Corner's giving Flowers the biggest credit, you already know. But you got to give shout out not just to Shoddy, but to Clay and Adams and what Connor Riley's doing symbiotically with with Brian Schottenheimer and Dak Prescott all together. Back in the day, if we would have lost Tyron Williams, this offensive line wasn't nothing. Right?
Yep, right. You're right. You're right.
Or we would lose a shot. If we would have lost one, and even having everybody else, we lost four. And think about it. It's two on the line starting. It was 2 6-round picks and 3 undrafted guys.
Yeah.
Protecting Dak Prescott. So yes, it's Dak making the checks, making the reads, and having a running game with Williams. You got to give Williams his flower at the same time, but working all together and letting Dak man the ship, letting Dak make the checks, checking to the runs at the perfect time. Like this is without CD Lamb, without. Like I said before, I always have it. 2016 Atlanta Falcons game. We don't have Trey. We don't have Tyron Smith, right? And everything goes to shit.
Right.
But now we have a true leader. It looks like he has all the answers to the test. And in the Tony Romo, and I hate bringing up Tony Romo, but at the same time, this is the best comparison. When Tony Romo was playing this game at this level, he only had 18 games after he said he found it. You know what I mean? So, and it was a tragedy for him in his career, but we've been lucky to have back-to-back quarterbacks like this. I hope Dak keeps healthy and keeping on this roll. We're not crowning anybody yet. We just like winning these games. And for everybody that already wants to say, well, all that matters is for him to get to the playoffs, as we know from last year, it's every game does count, and every Monday you go in, that you win, feels good, and let them the haters hold Dak Prescott to playoff when it's playoff time.
All right. Now, I know Kuiper had to run. He got some things to do. Kuiper, any parting shots before you get out of here?
Fuck you, Drew Petzing. Fuck you.
Hold it strong, my son.
Hey, text me your picks, man, so I can make sure we keep it up to date, okay? All right, bro. We'll talk to you.
That's some bull. All right, well, have fun making whatever you're gonna make.
All right, so man, look, this is my thing, Mikey. I love what you said about how the team is playing together now. I thought, man, if the Cowboys, like you said, only had one player off the offensive line, they had 4 players missing, and you didn't even notice that they were gone. The offense clicked. The running game still click. I still say when Brock and Basson are together, that's the best running tandem, blocking tandem that we have.
Bash Brothers.
The Bash
Brothers.
Yes. And man, and Williams, man, once again, I got to give this kid his flowers, man. And y'all know, I did not want him. I thought it was just another hurt player that the Cowboys was going to pick up. I hated the whole thing. And another public apology, Javonte Williams. I am sorry.
Sorry. No.
I am so sorry.
Big fella, I don't mean to cut you off, but I was thinking about this, about talking about the show. Remember our reluctance and our judgment. Like we had him on the roster, but do we really have a running back? Do we? Yeah. I think he shut our damn mouths. I am sorry, Mr. Williams, because you are the motherfucking man. Hey, I'm gonna get off, but I'll be back shortly. Hold down the fort. I'll be watching from the outside. But when I get home, I'll be home like in 20 minutes, and then I'll get on the studio. I appreciate you guys.
No problem. Me and Rue will hold it down because we got plenty to talk about. we got plenty to talk about. So my public apology to Javonte Williams. And Rue, this is my next question to you, man. And I really want to get into this. I know we gonna always go back to Dak. do you think we got the best backup offensive line in the league? I think that's our deepest position on the team right now, bro. Do you? I want your opinion on it. Do you think we deep there?
I think that this team has proven that they can pick linemen better than with the best of any team in this league.
Mhm.
I think that they've proven that, especially when you consider where all these guys came from, and the fact that very minimal of these linemen are outside of draft picks. They're all drafted guys.
Yeah.
Undrafted free agents and what have you. Like these guys have been able to pick up linemen up and down for the last 15 years. And it's with how impressive this O-line is. Honestly, I do give a lot of credit to the O-line, but a lot of it I think is because of Dak Prescott.
Mhm.
I think Dak Prescott is making a lot of players around him a lot better than they would be without him. I don't know if this O-line performs this way under, Joe Milton or, Will Greer, or whoever is going to be behind him, or a lot of other players in this league. Because when you consider the fact that these guys were literally just thrown in this week and, we still had to piece together some stuff last week, I agree with you in the fact that, yeah, they're playing out of their minds.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of it has to do with what Dak Prescott is doing pre-snap and once the ball is in his hands.
Yeah, man, because I'm enjoying play action right now.
Yeah.
Remember before our play
yeah.
action absolutely sucked because we couldn't run the ball, right?
Yeah, for
We
sure.
had no threat of running the ball, so play action didn't work for the Cowboys. Now, man, play action pass. I think they had a stat. I think Dak was 85% on play action pass, bro. Can you imagine that's the 85% completion on play action? And man, every time I see it, I'm looking for somebody running down the field wide open, right? Every time now, because man, he is doing so well, and man, he is on point, man. And the one play I wish we had back was the Pickens drop when Dak threaded that ball in between two defenders, hit Pickens in the hands, was nobody back there. Pickens would have walked in the end zone again.
Yeah.
And bro, he just on fire. The coaching, I think him and Shotty is on the same page. I really believe that they're on the same page because you can always tell when a quarterback and offensive coordinator or head coach not on the same page because it's a lot of checks at the line and check with me's and all that other bullshit. But do you notice the Cowboys have literally run the play at the line of scrimmage?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm really excited about how him and Shotty are together. And then Williams, man, I wish Williams had blue speed on the one breakaway.
Bro, right there. You see him trying to lean over. He's tight roping it and just boom, he down at the 2. I was like,
but it was a good thing he did go out of bounds because remember we were out of timeouts, right?
Yeah.
So say if he would have got tackled at the 2, time may have run out because I think it was like 16 seconds left. Next play, touchdown.
And the fact that you just absolutely caught them off guard on the play.
Yeah.
Because they're like, that's not the play that they expected them to run with no timeouts and the clock, 35 seconds left. He busted that open and just took off. Like that was completely unexpected. You expected a pass on that play. That was not what you expected on that play whatsoever.
Man, and that's what I'm saying. I was just like, everything they're doing now, before with McCarthy, and especially with Jason Garrett, man, I can literally sit at watching the game and I know what position or what formation they're in. I knew what play they were going to run. And my wife used to sit there and she said, "How do you know what they're going to run?" I said, "Baby, because they're predictable." I mean, I'm really looking at it and I know, and now they're not predictable to me now.
No.
They're not.
But
remember we said in the draft, right before the draft, well, right after the draft, when they drafted Tyler Booker, remember what I said? I said the Cowboys have pimped their hand. They said they're gonna run the ball.
Yep.
And I was just like, how they gonna run the damn ball and they ain't got no damn running backs? Remember I said that, Root? I said, how the hell are they gonna run the ball and they ain't got no running backs? What the hell are the Cowboys doing?
I mean, they obviously knew something we didn't.
Apparently.
I mean, obviously, right? Because I mean,
Yes.
with Javonte, I'll be the first to say I did not believe. I'll be the first one to tell you I was expecting Mafu, I was expecting Jadon Blue, I was expecting Hunter Lipke before I ever saw Javonte Williams actually take over this backfield. I thought somebody be waiting in the wings. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. It looks like he's earned that 33 on his back. I mean, the guy is just out of his mind right now. He's averaging like 5 yards a carry. It's absolutely insane. And you love to see it, man. You love to see it because nobody wanted him. $3 million man.
Dude.
$3 million man. The Cowboys, with their bargain basement bullshit, fleeced the league.
Great value. No, great value.
They're great value. They're great value picks. Fleeced the league. Because you got the steal. Because, I mean, tell me what rookie running back is outproducing Javonte Williams right now that we were drafted.
Shit, let me think. Because
Ashton Genty, right? Omarion Hampton.
Ain't he hurt? The boy from Denver, from
RJ
UCF,
Harvey, Ghost Town. He's being outplayed by J.K. Dobbins right now.
Okay, well, damn.
I
mean, yeah, because all the running backs that he's still outperforming Scatterboo.
I guess Scatterboo maybe is the argument that you can make, but
maybe.
Even then,
but he ain't starting though. He's not starting.
Now
he ain't
he
getting
is.
a lot of.
Now
is he now? Okay.
Yeah, Tyrone Tracy was a wide receiver in college, man. He was always. That was Scatterboo's job to win for sure.
Right. So,
but outside of him, and even then, I make the argument. I take Javonte right now, especially in the latter part of the year.
All right, I'm gonna give you a comparison and just see if you agree or disagree. Does this offense remind you of the DeMarco Murray year?
Oh, Ooh.
Okay, I may have got him. This is the hard one. You got to think about this one, don't you? I know because, hey, man, when I used to just say 2-9.
Because I think more Marion when I think of Javonte, though.
Really?
Just the way he moves, man. I think more Marion when I think of him.
I think of Murray. And the reason I think of Murray is because if you wanted to, you can give Williams the ball 30 times, and I don't think he would skip a beat. And remember when Murray was on fire that year, and remember we went up to Seattle, and they just kept feeding him. And I was like, punch them in the mouth. Well, the Cowboys are punching people in the mouth. That's why Dak's play action pass is working, and that's why our damn fucking offensive line, hurt or not, I think is top 3 offensive line right now in the freaking league.
The offensive line is absolutely playing out of its mind, and the fact that it's made with, just random assortment of pieces is really kind of crazy. Because I mean, we know about Brock Hoffman, undrafted free agent. We know Nathan Thomas is a seventh round draft pick for us. We know TJ Bass was a later round pick as well. Undrafted.
He was undrafted.
TJ Bass was undrafted. We know Terrence Steele was undrafted.
Yep.
I mean, dude, like that's actually crazy. Like,
dude, ain't it crazy when you think about it though? Because if you say any NFL team is missing 4 starters on their offensive line, you would think, man, it's going to be a blitzing fest by the other team. Run blitzing, everything is coming, and with Aaron Glenn, a former defensive player, for the Jets as their head coach, I was thinking that they were going to do a lot of exotic blitzes also. And I just think the Cowboys had the Jets on their heels at the end of the first quarter. Did you see, how the tide just changed, right? It's just like the offense could do whatever they wanted to. The only time they didn't is after halftime, and when they went 3 and out twice, I was pissed. I was like, wait a minute. How we gonna score 2 touchdowns right before half, and you come out and you give me 2 3 and outs? That's how teams sneak back in the game, right? When you don't do that. But man, they got their crap back together.
I will say though, we got a remnants of a defense this week.
I was getting there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
I thought that's where you were going with that.
No, I want, but before we get there, I want to talk about somebody, right? I want to talk about a receiver who's been on the team for a while.
Yeah.
We've heard things. I've been talking to folks, and everybody will say, hey man, Floyd Noy, he got a little something, but we never really saw it. Never really saw it. When the last time we had a 100-yard rusher and a 100-yard receiver in the first half of a Cowboy game? And you would never think it would be Javonte Williams and Floyd Noy. Floyd Noy, dude, he looked like he belonged there.
Yeah.
Because, you can have some backup, especially a receiver. It looked like they don't run the right route or they're not at full speed or anything like that. The jet sweep, which I absolutely hate. I hate it. He looked good on the jet sweep.
Yeah.
Then the crossing pattern. Then the bomb down the field. Okay. The kid had 100 yards before halftime. And I said, Ryan Floyd Noy, is that you? Or is that Miles Austin? I didn't know who it was. If he was a little lighter, I thought he'd be Miles. So what do you think about Floyd Noy, man? How do you think about his performance?
Floyd Noy is just, at the end of the day, you gotta love his scenario, right? You got an opportunity and boom.
Yeah.
He exploded.
Yeah.
He exploded. Yeah, he smashed his over. I bet his over for the game was like 25 or 30 yards. Or some number.
Yeah.
Smashed it with his first catch. Like and the ability to go up and get it was the beauty of how he was doing it. Like the sideline catch was insane. The ability to come back, the ability to fight for the ball, the ability to catch in contention. Flournoy took full advantage of his opportunity, and you have to love what you saw from him. And that's the kind of effort you want to see from this team. And really, it just goes to show that they've bought in. This team's bought in. These guys know that, hey, maybe the door's open, and it's like, I bet you we see Flournoy more. I bet you we see Flournoy throughout the rest of the season if he continues on just to be that, lethal target when he gets his opportunities and to be that reliable target that he can be, that we've seen him be, that we've seen those flashes of. I just love that, you always love when a guy like this is doing it because not a lot of fans outside of the fan base are going to know about Ryan Flournoy. Right. Unless you're paying attention to like off-season training camp, you're not getting a lot of glimpses at Ryan Flournoy. So to see him pop like this when he gets his opportunity, it's a beautiful thing. And Tolbert, he's nipping at your heels, baby, because he is special in the air.
Yeah, Ivan said that. Ivan said in the comments that Floyd Noy is going to replace Jalen Tolbert, right? Now, normally I would be all over that, Ivan, because I'm not the big Jalen Tolbert fan. Rue is, but my whole thing is the reason I wasn't just a big fan of Tolbert is because he never had the splash plays for me. And what you got from Floyd Noy on Sunday, you got the splash plays. You instantly, he popped off the screen, and Jalen Tolbert never pops off the screen for me. So, especially if you had a dynamic position like wide receiver or running back, every once in a while you need to pop off the screen. And when Floyd Noy popped off the screen, that's what made everybody think, oh, we do got a real number 3 here. But now what I'm thinking, not only Jalen Tolbert, what about whenever what's his name come back? What's his name? Mingo. What about Mingo? Okay. So I am concerned. Hey, Mike, are we talking about Floyd Noy? Aaron, I see you, man. I see you.
Yeah. And that goes to the same thing of Dak Prescott playing the way he's playing. I made this comment. Like, you remember Laurent Robinson? Do you guys all remember Laurent Robinson having that huge year where he was a nobody, but all of a sudden that's where Dak is playing. But I think Flournoy, even Tolbert are pushing back on what Dak Prescott on Mingo's return. So they're going to delay him a little bit more until we actually need him. And that's, remember my big saying, rich people problems.
Yeah.
Dak is making us have rich people problems. You think about it. We didn't have CD, Cedarius De Leon. We didn't have one of the fastest player in the league. And you know what? We looked a little better. I hate to say it, but we're not going to discount that. It's just what that does. It makes you so unreliant of a player, which, like, when you need something, you find the best in yourself. What is the mother of invention, guys? Necessity. Right?
Yeah.
So our necessity to create offense to these other guys in Flournoy, wearing that 19 very nicely, I may add. Makes
Miles Austin,
Miles Austin, Mr. Hamstring Austin, and even Amari Cooper to some extent makes like it pushes Mingo back until we actually need him, until attrition is going to kick in all season, and that's good to have available for us.
Right. Aaron, welcome to the Cowboy podcast, man. We're talking about Ryan Flournoy. You got any comments on Ryan?
He's doing a fantastic job, is what I can say. Like, he surprised and shocked me because I didn't see it coming either. Like,
is this Aaron Hinkle from the comments?
You know who it is? It's Wavy.
It's Wavy Hink. That's Aaron. Okay, I thought it was some random white guy. I swear to God.
Yeah,
it's Wavy. You know our long lost.
Yeah. I thought Wavy Hink. That makes perfect sense. I'm sorry, Wavy, because I know you as Wavy, bro. I totally know you as Wavy, bro. So I used to see you commenting. I was like, they're not giving this white guy any love. So you continue, bro. That's your Mikey moment right there.
Well, first of all, Mikey, it's a lot of black guys named Aaron. I know quite a few of them. Okay?
but hey, dude, Aaron, and no disrespect, Aaron Hinkle. That's just like, that's a white guy character in the Brady Bunch. It's the Aaron. But no disrespect. I don't mean that by any disrespect. Like, have you ever met a white guy named Chauncey? Like, that fucks you up, doesn't he?
You stupid. Anyway, Wavy, go ahead, finish what you were saying about.
Where the fuck did you pull Chauncey out of your ass?
Don't even worry about it. Let Wavy get done with his saying. Wavy, go ahead, brother.
Look, he got me messed up. Hold on.
I'm sorry. Hey, Wavy got some of the best Jordans. You know what I mean? I like his Jordan collection. You know what I mean? He's legit.
Hey, his Jordan collection is like my hat collection. It's on fire. So go ahead, man. Tell us your thoughts about the game, even Flournoy, wherever you want to go, Wavy. Go ahead, man. We ain't seen you in a long time. You got carte blanche. Do what you need to do.
I thought the game. I thought it was a good game. I would have loved to see the defense hold that. I wish they would have held them out and not let them score at the end, so it could really look like a blowout. Flournoy surprised me all the way because, like I said, I didn't see that coming from him at all. I would love to see more of him. I kind of want to see, because I honestly want to see him battle it out with Mingo, because Mingo is a body receiver.
Right.
So I would love to see him and them go at it, especially if he can come back before Mingo, that is. Come back before CD. I would love to see that happen, because, like, this team right now, I don't want to say they're a playoff team. I want to say that they look good, but at the same time, we finna go against Carolina. I think that's another one of those games that could go either way.
Yeah.
Right?
Because you never know which Carolina you're going to get. You never know. Yeah.
Carolina came out and beat some people we were surprised about ourselves. Like, yo, that.
I got to ask, though, what about Carolina next week scares you? Tell me what scares you about Carolina next week. And tell me how that's a 50-50 game.
they're unpredictable. I mean, didn't they beat Atlanta? They didn't let Atlanta score, right?
Yeah, they beat them down.
That game, if you look at the history of that game, I picked I picked Carolina to win that game. Carolina's history with them is a back and forth battle. It's a divisional opponent. It's different. It's not the same. As bad as Carolina may be on any given year, if you go back and look at that history, they generally split games with Atlanta regardless of how bad they play. That's just their history with that game. I get that they blew them out. Like, I get that they blew them out and they shut them out and all that other stuff. But Michael Penix is not Dak Prescott. That's number one.
Right.
Number two, they don't have even Drake London with Michael Penix is not doing what George Pickens can do with Dak Prescott. It's just not fair it's not even fair to compare for Drake London's sake.
But Rico had 200 yards. They running the ball. Rico had 200 Sunday.
But if we look back at this defense, what do we ask of this defense? I need you to be middle of the pack.
Middle of the pack, make tackles.
And Rico done put his foot in his mouth and gave you the tape. He done gave you the bulletin board material to put on the board. Don't let this man embarrass you. He said he was going to come here and he said you were going to go to his building and he was going to embarrass you. Don't let him do it.
Oh, he said that, huh? Okay.
Yeah, he said that.
Okay.
Oh no, he said that.
Okay.
He absolutely said that.
I like bulletin board material. I love that.
He said it.
Okay.
But I think Mikey said it in the chat. Like he said it. He was like, "Oh, they know me, and they know I'll be coming." Well, we're about to find out.
Yeah, he ain't turned on till the end of the last season last year. So I'm like,
right.
I don't want to hear that. That's not his. Honestly, I'm not going to put that on him. That wasn't his fault. That was mismanagement by Mike McCarthy and the fact that he's never run the football a day in his life, ever in his career.
Yeah,
never. He ain't never run the ball.
Yeah, we was really pissed at Mike McCarthy last year about not even attempting to run Rico until half the offensive line got hurt, and then he decided, okay, well, let's just run the ball now. But yeah, it sucks.
All of a sudden, the man ends up with 1,000+ yards.
Yeah,
and they didn't even use him.
So I wanted to transition because we saw something Sunday that we hadn't seen in a very long time. I think the word is called I don't even know how to pronounce it. Defense. That's it. Oh yeah, that is defense. I forgot. I thought it was some foreign language, something I didn't really know how to pronounce it. Wavy, I didn't know, but the Cowboys did something on Sunday that they hadn't done in a very long time. They played defense, right? I'm like you. They gave up those two. I don't even count those 2 touchdowns at the end. Man, they were already done, but I wanted them to shut them out off the touchdown scoreboard, right? Mm-hmm. Because it would have really looked good for them, right? But the Cowboys did something. They got pressure on the quarterback. They stayed in their rush lanes as a quarterback. They created turnovers. Man, they actually covered people. I was like, oh, we're covering people today. All right. I think Fields may have threw it deep 2, maybe 3 times, and all 3 were incomplete. So what changed? What changed? I got to know. Was this an albatross, or is this something that we can hang our hat on moving forward? What do you think about the defense?
I respect the effort just because the offensive weapons for the Jets are real weapons. And the fact is, the Jets have been putting up points on a lot of different people. Yeah. The Jets have been in every game that they've played, really, except for this one, with maybe the exception of one more. But I feel like they've been in every game except this game, because they were never in this game. We dominated this game from front to back. But Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, these are real weapons that they have on the other side of the ball. And honestly, they had a pretty good game. I mean, Breece Hall was averaging 8 yards a carry. It says 113 yards. He didn't have any touchdowns, but he had a good day on the ground. And Garrett Wilson had one of their only touchdowns with 71 yards on 6 catches, averaging 11 yards a catch. this defense just needs to be bend, don't break. I just need you to be middle of the pack.
Right.
And survive. Just survive. That's it. That's all I really expect from this defense. But they did their job. 5 sacks in this game. That was great. The fact that they got pressure on Justin Fields was pretty impressive. And the fact that they kept Justin Fields contained was also pretty impressive to me because he ran the ball 7 times, only had 26 yards. That's good. Because, I mean, that was a big concern for us going into the game was running quarterback. I was like, you got to run in quarterback. We saw what Jalen Hurts did week 1. And I think Justin can run hell of a lot better than Jalen.
Yes.
So it's for me, they just did their job. Now you're gonna face a more competent offense next week in terms of overall team because Panthers have some defense. They're gonna get their stops, and their offense can produce points from what we've seen. But I just need them to be bend don't break. Just get to the middle of the pack. 15 to 20. 15 to 20 is fine. Don't be less than 20. Let's not get to 25.
Right. Okay. Wavy, what did you think about the defense, bro?
I thought they played a pretty good game. Like I was really impressed by them. Like he said, they had that bend don't break attitude. They stuck to their assignments. They did what they had to do. And I was really impressed. Like I said, I wish they would have not let them score those touchdowns at the end and just held their own, man. But, I'm glad that they got out of there with a win. I'm glad they had confidence in themselves. And I hope they take that same spirit to Carolina because they're still going, like you said, to keep the middle of the pack. They're going to have to play. They're going to have to stops when the stops are necessary. Like, I get it that they might not make every single stop, but when that critical time comes up, we want to know that they can actually get that stop, get us the ball back, or hold it down to get the win as they did. Because I was nervous about the Jets because I said the Jets were a running team. Like, I know Justin Fields can't really throw the ball. Like, he can't see the field. He has a beautiful ball, but he doesn't see the field as clearly. So I knew they were a running team. That's what scared me the most, too. Like, him running, plus that back, I forgot his name, Priest Holmes, whatever his name is.
Brees Hall. Yeah.
Brees Hall.
Yeah. I that they was gonna just get off that way, and that's how they were gonna win this game. So I was really impressed with the sacks, and I was really happy that Hall still got his at the end with a what was like $120 or something like that.
But yeah, he had a good game rushing. He just never got in the end zone, and that fumble hurt him. The fumble hurt him.
Yeah.
That changed the game for the Jets. That fumble right there.
They did a good job. I mean, I was proud of that, and they should be like, hopefully they can ride that momentum into Carolina and do the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, if they can beat Carolina, then I think that'll give them the confidence they need to hold it. Like, actually be like, yo, we can hold it down because I don't know nothing about the Jets' offensive line and how good or how bad they may be. I just know that they can run the ball, so that has to give them credit for something. You know what I mean?
Well, go ahead. I'm sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
I'm excited. I'm actually be watching this Panthers game because I don't have to work that Sunday, so I'm actually and watching live. So
that's good. Hey, but we had a sighting, man, a long lost person sighting. We had an Osa Odigizua sighting. He got a sack. I was like, Osa got paid this offseason, and he's really been disappeared a couple games, right? You really hadn't heard his name called. They also gave more playing time to James Houston, who we've been begging. He's like, man, come on, put the kid on the field on all passing downs, he's creating something, right? So I'm semi happy with Lil Fowl, nice little fumble, but he was trailing, whatever, and getting blocked. I won't dwell on it. He did good. Murray did well. So even Kenneth Clark did well. He got a sack. So man, I was really happy about the pressure that the Cowboys was giving Justin Fields and staying in their rush lane, because they learned something from that Philly game. Because remember when they got out of their rush lane, that's how Jalen Hurts got out on them and completed third downs. And I was really nervous that first quarter, because remember the Jets kept completing. They were three they were 3 for 3 on
that
third
opening
down.
drive. That
opening
drive was
drive.
tough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. I was getting ticked. I said, "Uh-oh, here we come." This
And it was a sustained drive.
Yeah,
It was a long drive. It was like it was almost 6-7 minutes.
yeah. It was
Yeah.
it was a 9-minute drive.
It was 9 minutes. Yeah. And they got 3 out of it, but
So, but they improve. Only thing we've been asking, like you said, Rue, middle of the pack, is stay consistent, man. Don't have a game like this against the Jets, and then we play Carolina, and we all of a sudden decide we don't know how to stop anybody, because that's the thing. Because and I'm happy about I'm actually happy about the safety situation.
yeah. Wanye looked good.
Wanye looked really good. Is it because he was playing against his brother?
Maybe.
Do you think that was it?
Maybe.
But I'll take that. His brother need to show up every week. We need to trade his brother to Carolina. I didn't even know he had a brother in the NFL. But okay, when
That's
I saw
crazy.
it, and he balled out. But Mikey had brought that up too, man, a couple of weeks ago. He was talking, man, put Wanye on the field.
Yeah.
Put Wanye on the field. And did you see him out of position at any time?
No. We didn't get beat deep.
No.
We didn't get beat deep the whole game. I mean, that's their whole shot. If they're gonna take a shot, they're gonna take a few shots in the game, and that's how they're gonna keep up with you if they're the Jets. I mean, that's how they've been doing it. And they didn't get deep on us one time. I mean, it was nice. It was just nice to see them be a competent defense, because that's really what they were on Sunday. They were a good, competent defense who held down the Jets and honestly performed pretty damn well against the Jets compared to others. And the thing is, I don't want to hear anybody saying it's the Jets. A lot of people picked the Jets to win.
Yeah,
I heard a lot of people online. Oh, Jets got this, gonna be their first win of the year. Jets gonna get their first win of the year in MetLife Stadium.
Right.
Yeah. They were favorite in the game. Like, let's not forget that. They were the favorite. We were the dog. You got plus money on Cowboys if you took them.
Oh,
damn.
Man.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's wow. The Jets.
Wasn't a lot, but it was plus money at the end of the day.
Jets was.
You had no juice. You got plus 105 or something for the Cowboys money line.
Okay.
So what they got against us with Carolina? Then that's Carolina favorite too.
I haven't seen it. Actually, no. We're 3.5.
Oh, 3.5 favorite against.
Yeah,
against
we're the favorite. 3.5.
Panthers.
3.5 point favorite.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, Wavy, I see. Boy, I didn't know you were still at work. I didn't know you were still working.
I start at 10, so I'm finna get ready to go so I can get my stuff together.
Oh, you start at 10.
Yeah, I start
at night. Okay.
Yeah, third shifter now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Hey, man, I'm out here in Seattle now, so it's just now 6:53, almost 7 o'clock. So you starting to work at 10.
It's about 10 o'clock. It's 9:53 here.
Yeah. You still up in Michigan, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Detroit area?
Nah, I'm in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's Detroit about 2.5 hours away.
Okay. All right, man. But say, man, we appreciate you stopping in, man. You gonna go make that money, fam, and appreciate you jumping in with us, okay?
All right, man. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, peace.
Be good, Wink.
Yeah. So all right. So we talked about the defense, and I want to talk about Eberflus right now. I want to talk about it. I'm still concerned with him, Rue. I'm still concerned.
Yeah.
I'm so concerned, man, because I don't want to jump out there and say the defense is gonna give me the same performance, because at least Carolina, at least their quarterback play is a little bit better than the Jets right now.
Yeah.
Even though I like Garrett Wilson over any receiver that Carolina has, but
Yeah.
I like Carolina quarterback better than I like Justin Fields.
Yeah.
So, me saying that, how would you defend Carolina? Because after what the Carolina Panthers did last week with 200 rushing yards by Rico Dowdle, do you think they're going to try to run on the Cowboys, seeing what the Jets did? Because the Jets were successful running the ball against the Cowboys.
They were. And the thing is, man, everybody's successful running the damn ball against us. But
no,
let,
that's why we got rid of Michael Parsons, remember?
but
So we can
hang
stop
on,
the run.
but I want to say something. No, let's think about something.
Okay.
The Dolphins got up on them like 14-0, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we expecting us to be letting off the gas on the Panthers and only finishing that game with 24 points?
No, I mean I'm expecting another 30 burger. Remember we had talked about that in the preseason. I mean in the pregame show. Will the Cowboys offense be able to put 30 points up again? So since they've done it consistently, I'm looking for another 30-point game.
I don't know. For me, it's just don't let Tech get behind you. Don't let Tech get the big
Right.
play.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are really young at these positions. I mean, it's Tedero McMillan, Xavier Legette, Jimmy Horn. These are their top guys, and then they got like Hunter Renfro,
Mm-hmm.
and then Rico, and then it's Rico. Rico got 200 yards last week.
Yeah.
Rico getting 200 yards again, it would be absolutely insane. That's a crazy day. 206 yards, 9 yards a carry. That's an insane day. But I'm telling you, Miami is so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think we have to remember that too, though. There's nothing about the Panthers that really scares me. Nothing. There's nothing about these Panthers that scares me. The only team they've really played, look at the Patriots. The Patriots smashed them into the ground 42-13.
Yeah.
42-13. Now, this defense is not the Patriot defense. There's no question about that. But Dak Prescott gets ahead of these boys. They're not keeping up with us.
Yeah, because I'm looking at their receivers. They got Xavier Legette, Jimmy Horn Jr. They got Hunter Renfro, Bryson, what's his name, Tremaine, and Tech McMillan. So that's their wide receiver crew. They got Chuba Hubbard and Rico at the running back, and they got Bryce Young at quarterback. So that's their offense. But Tech is the one that scares me, man. Tech scares me, and the running game from the Panthers kind of scare me. I just don't want to overlook the Panthers, because remember we was talking about the Cowboys playing down to their competition.
Absolutely.
And I don't need them going to Carolina and playing down to the competition. What seems like we play every year. We play in Carolina for some reason. I don't know why, but last time we played them in Carolina, they took care of business right away. Are we gonna do that? That's all I want to know. Are we gonna do that?
My whole thing is right now you're 2-2-1.
Yeah.
We're behind the 8 ball, and the luxury that we get is that we're going to know the result of the Giants and the Eagles game on Thursday night.
Right.
That's one luxury that we get, and then obviously there's the Commanders to deal with, which we'll deal with them next week.
Right.
But there are no trap games. And honestly, I feel like you got that from the Jets game. At no point was it ever in doubt, ever in question that this offense, it started out a little slow, right? We got our field goal in the beginning, and then bam, tutty.
Yeah.
It just clicked, and it just worked. Carolina is not on this level. They're just not. And I don't believe that I don't believe that their receivers are going to be good enough to get behind our defense. I know that everybody's really down.
Hold on.
I know that everybody's really down.
Defense. you said they won't get behind us. Okay.
I know that they're really down on Diggs. I know that everybody's really down on Bland. He just came back. Hey, I know everybody's down on the defense. I know everybody's down on the secondary. This is Tedoroa McMillan, rookie. This is Xavier Legette, second-year player.
Yep.
I am not afraid, and if anything, it's a get-right game for my secondary, which I feel better about with Wanye Thomas, right? It's really
I really do. I do, because Wilson was actually more run support than coverage, and I prefer him in run support in coverage in coverage any day, any day, So I do agree with you there, and it's just like fresh legs back there now, man. It's fresh legs back there with Wanye. I just hope they can keep this up, man. I don't want to march into Carolina and revert back to the old Cowboy defense.
The biggest thing is going to be to not get gashed on the run, because if you start getting undisciplined against the run and we can't stifle it, they're going to be able to pop one on us, and that's when we're going to get into some kind of nonsense with this team.
Right.
But if we can stifle that run with everything that Rico said coming into this game,
that mother,
there should be enough for them to be motivated to get going.
Right.
And not to mention, do we know who's coming back this week? Have we gotten any reports of or any indications of returns for this week?
I think Tyler Smith is the only one I heard that is probably be back for the offensive line. But then Sanborn get hurt at middle linebacker, but I was like, well, damn, we really didn't miss him.
Well,
go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
Well, what's the context? And you guys are talking about just the defense and the defense in general?
We're just talking about the defense, man, giving us the same performance they did against the Jets. That's what we're looking for.
Well, it's just the thing was why our pass rush turned on is because, I hate to say it, guys, we're a front running team. So once we had the pass rush going and Fowler did his thing, and it was awesome to see that. James got 15 tackles, but in the same breath, James got those 15 tackles the same way you hated Lane Van Der Esch getting those 15 tackles, my friend. He got those after we got gashed, and the thing is, it's give and take. Like, people are getting, in a hissy fit about our run defense all of a sudden, but it's like they were playing pass so much they gave up that run. You know what I mean? It's all in the scheme. But on the same breath, thank you, Rico. Like, thank you, Rico. We weren't up for this, but we were gonna play Webster and Tedoroa, but thank you, Rico. You woke up the Dallas Cowboys for running your damn mouth. And thank you very much, Rico. Thank you. There's Jerry. Jay Jones is gonna throw another $250,000, throwing a big fuck you to your ass with that bullshit. But thank you, Rico. Thank you very much.
I want you to stop calling every short black guy Webster. Okay, quit.
Gary Coleman. Gary Coleman.
Thank you. Okay, because
Gary Coleman.
I thought Webster was what's the
addiction
in Arizona. Like
no, well, that's true. It's true. Well, who's taller? But Gary Coleman, Webster, whatever. You understand what I mean. And Rue probably doesn't because he's so young.
He is not young. Jesus. Bryce Young. Bryce Young, though, he is like right at 6 feet. What's the name? Quarterback, Arizona quarterback. Why am I drawing a bunch?
Murray.
He's under 6 feet. Yeah, he's under 6 feet, though, bro.
Yeah. Well, the Red River robbery is happening this next weekend. We'll see what happens in Hall. Well, anyway, that's a whole nother thing entirely. But with our defense, we don't know what our defense is. All we know is the best, and I hate to say it, the best defense is our offense right now. But thank you, Rico. Like we don't have anything with the Panthers. You know what I mean? 796, they knocked us off with their all-star team that they had. But aside from that, Well, thank you, Rico. Opening your mouth like thank you. Woke
Yeah,
up.
I'm gonna see if I can find that quote.
I
Yeah.
think I shared it. I
Oh, it's
shared
in
it
the,
to our
it's in
thread.
the chat.
Yeah, I shared it to our chat, but he was talking about all kinds of nonsense. And you know what? For he has, he has validity to what he said, but that's under Mike McCarthy. Like that's way under Mike McCarthy. He's lucky we kept him anyway because he was a hurt player since Jump Street.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So somewhere 21 is crying because I was his pet cat. But
well, yeah, but you remember, Mikey, when Mike McCarthy finally decided to run the ball, Rico did good for the Cowboys. He did good. He
oh
got
no,
a thousand yards. Yeah, so I
we
I
were all on
I,
the
I
same
have no
page.
I have no ill will for Rico, but
Rico, yes.
sometimes I think you still need to close your mouth before you play a game. You know what I mean?
No,
So
no. The thing is, and that goes all with it is different being a Yankee, and it's different being a Cowboy. I don't care what they say. The league is gonna give their best shot to this team, no matter what. Just because if it's jealousy or they're showing out to get on the team, but yeah, they give bulletin board material. And Rico forgets, like you went from Jerry Jones to the worst owner in the league. Like the Carolina Panthers have the worst owner in the league, hands
yeah.
down, the worst owner in the league. But
So
go ahead.
no, but I just just because how Brees gassed us. That's why I'm concerned about Rico and well that the Panthers running game because is Chuba Hubbard hurt or something? Is the reason why Rico got all those carries? Do
Uh,
anybody know?
I have no
I
idea.
know
I have no clue.
I hadn't seen not 1 second of Carolina football, so I'm
None of
not sure
us.
too.
None of us.
Yeah, and that
That's why.
concerns me
That's
too.
why. Thank you, Rico.
Yeah,
No, that's why. Thank you, Rico. Where's the game at? First of all,
they in Carolina.
again, we're back in.
Yeah,
We're play.
yeah,
So we're probably wearing blue again. So we're wearing
yeah,
the blues, betcha. We're
yeah.
wearing the blues.
We always wear the blue in Carolina because they always wear white at home.
Um.
Yup, the beautiful blues. The beautiful blues.
Yeah, this is the only time it's acceptable for Cowboy fans to wear
Oh,
blue
he might be
jerseys.
back. He might be back for the game.
Oh, Chuba.
Yeah, Chuba's probably going to be starting in that game anyway.
Oh well, it don't matter now, does it?
Well, what concerns you in their defense? J.C. Horn. Well, you guys are talking offense, correct?
No, we can talk about JC. Hold on, JC.
Oh, yeah, Teteroa has
Yeah.
been mediocre. Teteroa has been mediocre. I know because he's my flex wide receiver, and
Yeah,
he gives
JC.
me.
Their corners are Mike Jackson and JC Horn. So other than man, they really got a no-name defense too. Jesus Christ. Yeah,
And what time of the day are they playing?
we playing the early game again.
See, and you got to give credit to the Cowboys in another aspect. Going East Coast, you know what I mean, and opening up in the morning. That's not what the Cowboys do regularly. And for them to put a mollywop on the Jets and then go back where it's more humid, it's gonna say something big about what we're doing. It's not a guaranteed victory. We saw what happened with Chicago, but you know what I mean? Walking into that with no motivation is one thing, but with Rico opening his mouth, thank you, Rico.
Yeah, and then Chop gave a great scouting report when he was in New Jersey. He said, "Chris, it's hot like Atlanta hot. It's muggy and stuff." I said, "Well, that benefits the Cowboys, because they practice in
Yes,
Texas outside. I know they got an indoor practice facility, but majority of their practice is outside. So it
Yeah.
helped the Cowboys. It's just like being at home." And I'm sure it's going to be the same way because Carolina is going to. I mean, it's going to be warm there too. That cold hadn't hit yet. We still got at least a month for cold weather and the rainy season start. So, Mike,
I don't know anything about them. I don't know anything about none of that.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, living in Arizona. So Mikey, what is your expectations, bro, for the Cowboys, or either offense or defense this
What
Sunday?
a word! What a
Yeah.
word!
What are your
What a word!
expectations? What is your
Oh, what a
expectations?
word! Oh, Christopher, that's a buzzword for me. I don't like words like potential, expectation. Oh, my Lord have mercy. And I live by that, but expectation, man. Wow, expectation, man. It's the mother. Expectation is the mother of disappointment. But um, for
Well, give me the father
if anything has
disappointment.
no. Well, the thing is, like what I said earlier, you got to give flowers to Clayton Adams and Connor Riley. You got
Okay.
to, because coaching was the difference, and coaching is the difference in this running game. Like it's made our offense better. It's made it pleasing to watch, right? So we could count on that running game. We could count on them double blocking, whamming, powering. Yeah, that screen alone, guys. I'm sorry. If you watch that screen, it's out of a pull in power, and they got Nathan Thomas and Terrence Steele, because he's Terrence Steele when he's run blocking and he's in space down the field. Like it's the play calling has been chef's kiss. So I could expect that. Anything else? It's the Cowboys, man. We do Cowboy things.
Yeah. Well, reason I say expectation is because right now we got a sample size. This will be game number 6. I always say what kind of the team you got after week 4. Okay. This is after week 4 now. So the first game after week 4, you look good. This is the second week after week 4. So my expectations is, okay, what type of team you got, hurt or not. Are we going to be consistent running the ball? Are we going to be consistent with the play action pass, because Dak is on fire on play action pass? And is our wide receiver core, until CD get back, are they going to stay consistent? Rue, what you think? Bless you. What you
Salud,
think?
bless you. Kazoo time.
Sorry.
Kazoo time. Now it's all, it's in the air.
Yeah.
You're allergic to things dying. It's fall.
Yeah. So what you think, brother? The consistency. Do you think we're going to get that now?
I do think that I think that this team internally believes that it's going for the Super Bowl. I think that this team internally, with what Dak Prescott has going on, these games, I don't expect this game to be close. I expect this game to go kind of like what it did last week.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna. I mean, this offense, I feel like, is going to move regardless, as long as Dak Prescott is out the helm. Dak Prescott just feels like he's in that mode where, as long as he's got the ball with 90 seconds left, it's not going to matter. We'll figure it out. So
Damn.
that's just kind of how I feel about this offense right now. And I don't think that the defense can get much worse, right?
Yeah. Like
how
rock
much
bottom.
worse could it get?
Yeah.
And even with it being
Rock
that
bottom is the
bad,
place.
my offense is still just the worst my offense has looked is against Chicago, and I think it was just because of the shock of losing CeeDee Lamb on the first drive of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was just they couldn't recover from that in such a shocking manner. And then it's like, well, God forbid, what if something happens to Javonte? I don't want to speak it into existence, obviously, but it is a real fear that you have to have with this sport. But ultimately, I feel like Hunter Lipke might be that diamond in the rough that could emerge from that as well. I loved seeing him in the plays last week. I don't know about y'all, but I loved catching a glimpse of him last week. And
He did a Moose Johnston.
I would love to see him more. I really would. Not taking anything away from Javonte Williams. I'm just saying that if something happened at that position, I feel like with as many moves as they've made, they'd have to be able to figure it out. And at the end of the day, I have Dak Prescott at the helm, and I think that he can figure it out, regardless of how that goes, just based on what we've seen him do in these first 4 weeks. The man's playing at an MVP level. We've said it again and again and again and again, and it's just it's becoming tired at this point. But it's one of those things that it's like I can't deny what I'm looking at. So do I have confidence? Yeah, I do. Absolutely, I do. Do I believe what I said last week? If this defense can get to 20, am I a Super Bowl contending team on this side of the bracket?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, I am. Absolutely, I am.
I'm scared to say that word right now. I'm scared to say it, Rue. I'm scared. I don't want to be that fan, right? You know, because I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I need my coach, man. I need him locked in like he is right now. I hope he stays locked in. You know, if he's locked in and Dak is locked in, I think we can go places. I really do, man. Go ahead, Ru. Go ahead. Go say what
The only reason I speak the craziness on that side of it, right? Because it is crazy. Because this defense is really bad. It has to get better. And you have to understand, this is in contention. They get to 15, 20 ranked defense, at worst case, 22nd ranked defense. I'm saying it. Yes, we're a Super Bowl contending team. And it's like, well, how can you say that? Who's on this side of the bracket that scares you? Really? San Francisco, right? We have our history with them. We have our past with them. It is what it is. You can say San Francisco. Okay. The Rams don't scare me that much. As great as they are, they don't. I could get into a shootout with the Rams. Absolutely, I could. Especially if I'm at full strength too. I can get into a shootout with the Rams. The Eagles already got into a shootout with them, and it's arguable I should have won that damn game. If my $40 million man just makes a single catch. There's an exponential chance I win that game. And they still got to come back and see me later this year. So we'll see how that one goes. Let's see if you can win another game with only 100 yards passing. And then really, I mean, just look at this side of the bracket. The Lions, yes, it's Jared Goff. His history in terms of what he's done in the playoffs, is it a little bit more than Dak Prescott? Sure. But do you really trust Jared Goff? Do you trust him wholeheartedly? I mean, death ray pointed at the earth. You're trusting Jared Goff? I don't think you guys are. And especially with this love fest going on, I think a lot of you, even in the playoffs, are picking Dak Prescott in a game heads up with Jared Goff. So who is it? Tampa Bay? It's Tampa Bay, really? Tampa Bay, whose coach can't win home games, who's in games with the Jets, mutual opponent. They barely won that game. What was it, 26-28? Some ungodly, 26-29, some ungodly number like that. I'm just saying, it's not crazy. I know it's the Cowboys. Oh, they're out of their minds. They think they can go to the Super Bowl. Tell me why I can't. Tell me who truly scares you. And this is the same scenario for all of these teams. If I'm Tampa Bay, I'm standing on the fact that I think I can go to the Super Bowl. If I'm the Lions, I'm standing on the fact that I think, if I'm the Rams, if any of the teams that I mentioned on this side of the bracket, if I'm in those fan bases, I'm thinking the exact same thing. So it's wide open on this side.
I get it, Rube.
Wide open.
I get it, Rube, but we're barely away from the quarter of the season. Let's win some games first. Let's win some games. And I get it. I get your optimism because how good we look. We got a running game. Like, we have a legit running game where it's kind of looking like 2014, 2016, correct? Like, and you're feeling good because we did this with not one of the starters, with the starter that we were casting off, with one we called aluminum, right? Yeah. So I understand that. And then Pickens is looking like Pickens, like him and Dak, and we're excited.
I know you're in and out of the conversation, so I want to make sure you hear. This is all about that defense. We can't do this with a 32nd ranked defense. I don't think that's possible. You'll be lucky to be 500 at that point. But if this defense can find its way to 20,
yeah, I heard that.
I think it's definitely possible. I think it's
Yeah.
definitely possible that this
And if
team could will its way on this side of the bracket behind that offense with the 20th ranked defense, 17th ranked defense, at worst case 22nd ranked defense. I think it's possible on this side of the bracket.
Yeah,
you find the right opponent from the AFC, you can even win that game.
No, and I get it, and I understand that wholeheartedly, and that feeds into the whole signing Micah narrative. Where at least if we would have kept, no, we lost with Micah already. So, and we don't talk about Bruno. So sorry if I did.
No, so,
I get it.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Go ahead, Bubba. Sorry, Bubba.
I'm kind of in agreement with Mikey on this. I want to put together some wins first. I want to put them together, and that goes back to what I was saying about the consistency. Is the defense going to be consistent to get to that 20, get to the middle of the pack? That's what I want to see. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So if they could do that, I am 100% with you, Rue. 100%. But right now, we still in the 30s.
We're 2-1. We're 2-1.
And there's only 2 slots in the 30. There's 3 slots. But check this out. Let me make a point that's going to help you, Rue. It's going to help you immensely. You know why, Rue? Because, look, football isn't played on this fast track in the playoffs. The running, the passing game isn't going to be as open in December and January. So if we just keep fixating on stopping the run, that's when it matters. I think that's the method to the madness of what we're doing on this defense. But, of course, Breece Hall is Breece Hall. Can we give Breece Hall that? Like, Breece, he's that dude, right? If anything, he's the best running back we've played. Don't you think?
Well, Saquon.
Saquon, yeah,
Saquon.
I was about to say, hold on.
Yeah. We had a whole offseason to prepare for him, but or 3 months too, but whatever. But Breece Hall was that. But we are built to stop the run. And in January and in December, even February, the running game is more prevalent and the passing game goes out the window depending where you play. Maybe if we play Detroit, that's a whole different thing. We just got to see what it is. And the thing is about Eberflus implementing this defense little by little, because I guess this was the third phase of it, was we saw improvements, and it takes a lot off of Overshown and Revel, because that sucks for Overshown. It really does suck for Overshown because everybody's putting this shit on Damarian Overshown that he's going to be the savior of this defense, and that sucks and that's unfair for him, considering he's going to be off of his second full reconstruction of his knee, and he's going to be the one that's supposed to save this defense and bring us 12 spots down. No, it has a lot to do with Shoddy and what we have up our sleeves before the trade deadline. I really think if Jerry is everything that I know Jerry is, that I stood up for Jerry and this whole great value narrative and me fighting with you guys about this fucking front office for all this time, right? If he makes a move this free agent year because somebody's liquidating, damn, Jerry. Like, damn, Jerry, please, Jerry, flip motherfuckers out for us, Jerry, please.
Well, don't make him out to be a GM just yet. We'll have to wait and see on that one, Mikey. If he does that, you know what I mean.
We can't be wasting years and wasting windows either. And this is a beautiful window.
You are true. I mean, that is true. But we've known him to waste the windows before, so you know. Anyway, man,
this offense is too good to waste. That's my
dude. And I hate saying it. This just feels a little different. This feels so different. It does. Okay. At the mix of the Netflix, everything, like it just feels a little different. I'm sorry.
Okay.
What's gonna be crazy is that they're floating this little birdie out with Max Crosby, and then all of a sudden he's gonna pull a rabbit out of his ass and bring Trey Hendrickson over here or some nonsense like that. And
well, that's what they always do, Rue. Like,
I'm not against it. We need the pass rush.
I don't want to get into it again. It's that cheese, Rue, and I'll leave it at that.
Hey, I'm gonna say this: if And honestly, I give them credit because I mean, there's a small hinting indication that maybe we got rid of the drama and the bullshit that was in this locker room with Micah Parsons, but
and DeMarcus.
If with DeMarcus Lawrence, but if we don't want to think like that for just a tick, imagine if you had Micah at 35 because you signed him the year early, and then you had Kenny Clark now too.
Well, how would we got Kenny Clark though?
Maybe you gave up a first. Maybe you gave up a first and a second. Maybe you worked something out. Maybe you figured out something. I don't know. Maybe you figured something out with the Packers. Maybe you gave them something else. I don't know how you figure it out, but sometimes you just figure out something else. And maybe it's not Kenny Clark. Maybe it's a different DT. I don't know. He's not the only one.
What we got in the first round? I know.
Yeah. So I'm loving this conversation, but we're gonna move on. Let's pick some fucking games. How about that? How about that?
Yeah.
So let's do this, man.
How about that fantasy league?
Well, I won my game. I don't know about yours. Did you?
You're my only loss, man. You're my only loss.
Yeah, because I'm your daddy. So last week, Rue and Cowboy Corner both went 9-5. 21 went 7-7. Chop went 7-7. Kuiper 5-9. And damn, 2 weeks in a row, I'm at the fucking bottom. Overall records: Rue 45-32. Chop 45-32. I am one game above 500. Kuiper is 37-40. Corner got that should be 30 and 15. 21 is 31-30. Mikey, I got to put yours. Hold on, give me a second. I got it right here.
With Missy the whole week.
I got my whole pad right here. I've been keeping up.
Keeping up. Never mind.
Oh, and Mikey is 36-27. 36-27. Okay. So you well above 500. I'm one game above 500. Oh, it sucks. So
it was a rough week for a lot of people.
Man, it was just unpredictable. So let's talk.
But the week before, him going 13-2. What the hell was that about?
Hey, he pulled it, dude. I went back, I double checked, and it would have been 13-3, but the Cowboys tied. So everybody lost the game because of the tie. Yeah. Everybody lost the game. So this Thursday night, man, two of the hateds, those hated punk-ass, trick-ass Eagles versus those hated punk-ass, trick-ass Giants on Thursday night in New York City. So Rue won the week. All right, Rue, you go first.
7.5 point spread.
Damn. At home?
At home. The Giants are getting spotted 7.5.
Okay.
I am taking the Eagles after their loss. If the Giants had neighbors, I might trust their weapons a little bit more. But I really like the Giants plus the points. But I'm going to go ahead and take the Eagles to bounce back and get their win. Giants haven't beaten the Eagles legitimately, I don't think, since 2017.
Well, thank you for that tidbit. Give me the Eagles. Mikey.
I'll take Sexy Dexy.
Oh, Sexy Dexy. All right.
Ooh,
he took Sexy. Yeah, he took Sexy Dexy. One of the best defensive tackles in the league. The Broncos, after their big win over the Eagles versus those hated New York Jets in New York. Rue, who would you
like? Right.
Listen. Another 7.5 point home dog. This dog barks. This team has history with this team. Jets get their first win.
All right. By the way, Kuiper did take the Eagles also. You want the Jets, I want the Broncos on the road, and the Kuiper want the Broncos. Mikey, who you
want? Jets. Give me
Jets. Okay. Los Angeles Rams after that horrible loss versus the struggling, the limping, the almost out of it already Baltimore Ravens. What is the hell going on with the Ravens? Let me see. Who did this let's see. The Kuiper want the Rams. All right. So
What?
Rue, Rue, who you want?
Lamar
He just
Jackson's
said
back. Lamar Jackson is back, if I'm not mistaken. They're showing that he's going to play this game. They are also a 7.5-point home dog.
fuck.
Their defense might be just as bad as ours.
Yes.
And here's the thing. I'm really having struggles with this one because not only are they a 7.5-point home dog, they are also system because the Ravens go on bye next week.
Ooh.
But I am taking the Rams
Yup.
reluctantly.
No.
I'm taking the Rams.
I'm taking the Rams too. Until Baltimore snap out of it, I'm picking against them. Mikey.
Same. I'm unanimously Rams. For
Okay.
real.
We got the Arizona Cardinals versus the red hot Indianapolis Colts. My man, Danny Dimes. Well, let me start this real quick. Kuiper has picked the Colts. All right, Rue, you go ahead.
Wow. Another 7-point favorite, but they are at
Fuck.
Jesus.
Cardinals can't get out of their own way. Give me the Colts and Danny Dimes.
All right. I told you I've been on Danny Dimes train all year just to hate on the Giants. Give me Danny Dimes. Mikey.
Yeah. Why not? Freaking Indiana Jones.
Okay. Cross country trip. Seattle hosted a team from Florida. Now they going to Florida. After that was a really, really good ass game back and forth.
Yeah.
Both of those punk ass, trick ass Ohio State receivers was showing their ass. Sunday. Kuiper wants. Hold on. He wants the Jags. Rue, who you want?
Vegas is telling you Seattle is the one here because it's Jacksonville -1. But Jacksonville saved my ass last week, and I think Jacksonville is legit. I like that defense a lot, and I think Travis Hunter came alive in that game last week. Give me Jacksonville. Jimmy Jacksonville for the win.
Hey, Lewis. It made me mad. Fucking Lewis in that Jacksonville.
Dude, Jordan Lewis looked good in that game too.
Yeah, so he started the fight.
No, he looked
like he always do. So, give me. I don't want the scratchy kittens. Give me those sea chickens. Go ahead, Mikey.
Yeah, I'll go with Sam Darnold.
Does the cross country road trip only work if they're coming west? It doesn't work when they're going east.
No. When it goes,
and they lose 3 hours of sleep.
Well, the thing is, it's in the morning when they have the morning kick.
That's a 9 a.m. game for them. 9 a.m.
But the thing is, Jacksonville doesn't win these big games, so they're
they just
one
beat
day.
Kansas City on Monday.
I know, no, Liz, can you let me finish? So they're gonna come down from the big win, and they got one less game to prepare for. Hey, dude, what Darnold did, and Seattle's defense is real. Seattle's defense is for real. They're bullies. I'll take Seattle.
All right. So we got the Los Angeles Chargers after their horrible loss versus Miami after their horrible loss. This is two teams off the loss. Kuiper is choosing the Chargers. Rue, who you got?
Chargers get the bounce back. -4 on the game. Give me the Chargers.
I'm always going with a hardball. Mikey.
Yeah, I'll take the Chargers in this one.
Okay. Division game, man. The Cleveland Browns versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's see who did Kuiper want. Kuiper wanted the Steelers. Go ahead, Rue.
Give me the Steelers and give me the Steelers -5.5. Steelers coming off the bye look good.
Okay. Give me the Brownies. Mikey.
Yeah, for real. No. Steelers.
Okay. The Pats off a hell of a win up in Orchard Park versus the one win over those sneaky G's, the Saints.
Spencer Rattler's first win.
Hey, a lot of us picked the Saints, man. So
Yeah,
hey, I that was one of my lucky 5 wins. So Pats and Saints. Let's see which one did Kuiper want. Kuiper wants the Saints.
What?
Root.
Saints got their win last week. They're going to be riding high off that, but Pats are the real deal. Give me the Pats for the win.
I want the Saints also at home with 2 in a row. Mikey.
I'll take chowder.
Chowder. You want the clam chowder?
Yeah, chowder over gumbo. Chowder over the gumbo.
Chowder. It is never. By the way, it is never chowder over gumbo, ladies and gentlemen.
I know.
Never.
I've never,
ever is it chowder over gumbo.
I've never had gumbo.
Mikey said that. I did not say that.
No, I've never had gumbo, but
really? Okay.
Never. Not like real gumbo.
No,
real gumbo.
What?
Well, we got to get you some real ones.
We got to get you some gumbo.
I only eat a little bit of it. My new life sucks.
Yeah. All right. So New England we already did New England.
Yep.
This is going to be a snoozer. Tennessee after their big win in Arizona versus those
flip a coin
punk ass trick ass Raiders. Kuiper is picking the Raiders. Root.
Can you believe that they're a 5-point favorite at home? This is literally the battle of the tourist teams. These are the tourist teams. The Vegas and the Tennessee, the Nashville, the Nashville team coming to play each other. Man, I'll tell you right now, Tennessee, I had high hopes. Fire Brian Callahan. That man is a terrible coach. Give me the Raiders. Give me the Raiders to win. Stay away from this spread to save your lives because I don't see how they're going to cover 5. But give me the Raiders to win the ugliest game of the week.
Man, the Titans is on a roll. Give me the Raiders. Mikey.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Dude, this is truly a coin flipper. That's a
not
coin
truly.
Flipper. Yeah.
I'll get Raiders.
Okay.
Raiders.
All right. Those hated punk ass trick ass 49ers versus the Baker Mayfield big win up here in Seattle. The Buccaneers. Kuiper wants
Tampa Bay.
He wants the Bucks. All right, Rue.
Hey, y'all know for a fact.
Shake and bake.
There's no bias with me with this. I love me some Baker Mayfield. I love the Bucks this year. San Francisco's got their number. I don't care about the injuries. Give me San Francisco for the win. +3 on the day. Give me money line. San Francisco.
All right.
Take down the Bucks.
Give me shake and bake. I think that performance last week, man, after their bounce back, after their loss to the Eagles, it's hard to beat them in that humid ass city. So,
yeah.
Give me the Bucks. Mikey.
The Steve Young ball. Oh. I'll take shake and bake.
Shake and bake. All right.
Yeah, I'll take shake and bake.
Oh, poor Cincinnati versus the Green Bay Packers off of their bye. Kuiper wants the pack. Rue.
Biggest spread of the week.
Ooh.
They're -15.
Damn.
What?
-2
touchdowns?
A professional game is 15.
2 touchdowns?
-15. I think the last spread I saw was -14.5.
Wow.
UCLA Penn State, bro.
Oh, Dios mío.
Yeah,
that is a line.
Hey,
right
they got
there,
him a
boys.
new quarterback. They traded
right now. I'm not touching this game with a 10-foot pole.
Okay.
Big spreads like this almost never cover. Almost never cover. Cincinnati just traded for Joe Flacco. I don't think it's going to matter. Give me the Packers to win. Do not put this in your parlays. Do not put this in your do not put this in anything at all.
Okay.
Stay away from it. Because don't be surprised come Monday or come next Tuesday. We sit here and we talk about, damn, can you believe the Bengals beat the Packers?
Chingao.
Coming off bye after they just lost to the Browns and tied the Cowboys. They come off bye and lose to the Packers.
That'd be awesome.
Before they traded for Joe Flacco. That would be absolutely insane. But don't be surprised.
Okay.
But don't be mad when it's in your parlay and they don't cover or they lose or something dumb happens. Like, don't think it's just some automatic game. This is the NFL. Anybody can win any week.
Hey, everybody. No, this is the disclaimer. The picks that we do and what Ruse says is strictly for Ruse personal advice. Do not gamble. Do not do anything. Whatever you want to do with this information is not liable to the Cowboy Up podcast. Do as you wish.
Thank you. I'm gonna take the Pack, and I think the Pack will cover. Mike.
Wow. I'll take Pack. I'll take the Pack. It's a bye week. LaFleur. I have a man crush on LaFleur and his hair.
I got a question. Do I get an extra point if they cover?
Hell no.
I'll give him an extra half a point. Yeah.
Hey, if it's a tiebreaker,
you got to cover 15. No push.
Yeah, no push.
Don't mean
right.
shit.
Okay.
You got to cover 15.
I get a half a point.
Win
right?
by 16.
All right.
That's awesome.
Half a point. All right. Cool. All right.
A point is a whole game.
No.
A half a
I'm
point.
getting half a point. Say if it's
tied,
so if you get a tiebreaker, he gets it's like a little wild card for him to use one day down the road.
Yeah. All right. So Detroit Lion is on fire right now versus the limping Kansas City. Kansas City was winning that game, the whole game in control. And
at Kansas City.
And all they wanted to do was flip and fumble around, and next thing you know, they lose. Kuiper wants
Detroit.
He wants the Lions. Go ahead, Rue.
Man, I know that kid.
I'll tell you what, man. Kansas City has not. They look human, don't they?
Yeah.
They bleed just like a man.
They're a 2.5 point favorite. But I do not believe that they're going to avenge the loss. I think the Lions go back into Kansas City again, just like they did last year, and beat Kansas City at home. Give me the Lions.
Give me the Lions too, Mikey.
I'll take my homie.
All right.
I'll take my homie.
Buffalo, after they first lost, this is one of two Monday night. I hate when they have two fucking Monday night games.
Yeah.
They the shit out of me. Buffalo traveling to the ATL. I got Kuiper wants the hold on, I'm looking for it because he put them all together. Buffalo.
The Bills.
He don't have the Broncos, Jags, Rams. He didn't pick Buffalo. So
I'll pick for him.
All right.
Buffalo.
So Buffalo. All right. Rue.
Look, Buffalo is system this week. They're -4 at Atlanta. Atlanta is coming off of bye, though. And I like Atlanta to win this game because I believe Buffalo is straight up playing hero ball and they're not doing enough to help Josh Allen win these fucking games. They've had too many close games, and I think they're going to go into the bye with a loss. Give me Atlanta for the win. They're going to run it down their throat. Buffalo's run defense is piss poor. I'd take Atlanta for the win at home, coming back from the bye. Bijan has a big day.
All right. I just like Buffalo better than Atlanta. I never know which Falcon team is going to show up.
Yeah.
So give me Buffalo.
You can't trust Atlanta. Never could trust them. They always let you down. But hey, it's going to be Cooks versus Bijan, which is cool for us. Because Cooks could cook. So I'll take Josh Allen.
All right. Another Monday night, Chi-Town after another was it a bye week? They had a bye week last week. Versus the Commanders with their big win out in LA. But they are in Washington. Kuiper won.
Avenge the Hail Mary.
Avenge the Hail Mary. Oh my God.
He missed this one too. So Mikey,
He got all the. He missed both Monday nights.
He doesn't like. Well, I'm gonna go by his personal his views. So I'm gonna go with Jalen. I'll go
Jalen
Washington. Yeah, because he doesn't like. He doesn't like the other kid.
Caleb.
Okay. Yeah, he hates Caleb. But you're right. Rue, who you got?
I'm going Commanders. Welcome back, Jalen Daniels.
I'm going Commanders also. Mikey.
Charmanders.
All right. And high noon, Dallas, Texas time. 10 fucking a.m. out here on the
Beautiful.
West Coast.
Beautiful time.
Fucking
Beautiful
12
time.
o'clock games. Your Dallas Cowboys versus those Prairie Kittens of Carolina. Kuiper wants the Cowboys 38-17. Rue.
Wow.
Hey, on the cool, I know me and Chop tied, but did I get the score last week?
Yeah,
like
you were a point off on both teams.
Son of a
You're a point away. Yeah, you almost hit it because I was like, "Damn, Rue almost hit that son of a bitch." I would have gave you.
Score?
I would have gave you extra points. Yeah,
You called the score?
It. Yeah,
with the Jets
within a point. Yeah,
that's freaking awesome.
I thought I was close. Because I saw the score. I was like,
away.
"Damn, what did I say?"
Yeah, you were a point away.
I think this one. I think this one's going to be a tick closer, just because I think Carolina's a better football team with Bryce Young at the helm. I will take the Cowboys to win this game. I'm going 36. I'm going 36-31.
36-31. All right. I was going 35-28 Cowboys. Mikey.
I'll go 27-17 Cowboys.
All righty. That finishes our show for the night, man. Any final thoughts from anybody? Final thoughts?
No.
You got any final thoughts, Mike?
Pues todo el tiempo mañana con mi gente, todo el tiempo que compartimos aquí, los aficionados de aquí, el Cowboy Podcast, todo el tiempo hay mucho amor con Chris y con Ruth, todo el tiempo síguelos y mañana vamos a tener un show bien vamos a tener un gran show y nomás sintoniza a las 8 and be with us, Cowboys all the way, puro pichi Cowboys.
Appreciate it, man. Hey, man, thanks for everybody for tuning in, man. We had a nice audience tonight, man. Daniel, Miss Sherry, WWE guy, Ivan Sosa, Robert was in here, man. I simulcast the game on TikTok. We watched it all together.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Can we do that with you? I'm down to do that with you. The thing is the stream part.
Yeah, the streaming, it just sucks, because I was behind a whole minute on a lot of things, so it really sucks. But we'll try it. We'll figure it out.
Yes, sir.
Also, let's see who else. I'm going back through the chat.
Wavy,
Aaron, Wavy Hink. Hey man, he was our first real follower for the Cowboy Up Podcast. Wavy,
yes,
Daniel's
sir.
in the chat. Appreciate you, Daniel. NFC East and NBA Streets was in here. Uncle Charles from Birmingham, Alabama, was in here today. Man, we had a bunch of new folks that stopped by
that's awesome.
The Cowboy Up Podcast, man. I really appreciate that. Always Boots on the ground, man. Was in here. Boots, crack them if you got them, Boots.
Yes,
Aaron
sir.
was in here. And I think that's it. I think I got everybody. Oh, and Cowboy Split Podcast was in here. There was a new follower. We hadn't seen him before. And I think I got everybody. All right.
That's awesome.
Man, hey man, new people coming in every day, man. We appreciate everybody for joining us today. And man, like the big fella always says, Dallas Cowboys for life.
Puro pinche Cowboys. And remember, tell your friends about us. Peace.
Yeah, let me give a big shout out to St. Louis Joe, bro, in the building. Always WWE. Ivan Sosa in the building.
You see him? You see him?
The loyalist. You got Cowboys beat in the building.
The great Cowboy beat.
Yeah, what's up to them? Big shout out, man. Big shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all joining. We only growing, guys. We only growing. It's gonna get bigger. Excited.
Hey, did you see he got retrofit right in the introduction?
I see it.
Hey, man. Hey,
All these videos, dancing.
hold on, player. Sometimes I screw up, player. You know, hey, man.
Players fuck up.
Hey, yeah,
Players
man.
fuck up sometimes.
Yeah. In this first day of pads, say, man, you know, we all played, man. It's just something about that first day. Ain't nothing like it. It is nothing like it, man. Because now to me,
tomorrow tells the truth. Hey, but tomorrow tells the truth.
I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm sick of this shit, man. You know, I know we all co-hosts, but you know, I like to have a little quick monologue before we get into a subject. You know, your ass always got to spray and shit and eating wings and
motherfucker sprint.
Calm down.
I haven't sprinted in 5 years.
Calm down, Mikey. Calm down, Mikey.
What you sprinting right now?
Yeah, we got a long show. We can go as long as you want to, man. So 21, what you got for Brock today, man?
Pleasure to meet you, Brock. I appreciate the love on TikTok, man. Shout out to Brock, man. Welcome to the show. Hey, I got the hard hitting questions, so I got the controversial.
Yeah. You to come out with that Whataburger in and out, right?
Man, I wasn't done. We kind of keep it light, but big fella, I gotta hit him with Walter Cronkite stuff here.
Okay.
Drake or Kendrick?
See, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have never really grew up liking Kendrick like that, right? I've always been a big Drake fan, so I'm gonna say Drake, but not like us. Like I was telling Terrence the other day, because Terrence is a huge Kendrick fan. I was like, not like us has me feel like a certain way, because I'm like sitting there like vibing to that song, but it's like this is Drake, you know, and I'm a Drake fan over Kendrick any day. So that's about the only Kendrick song I like. Yeah.
And remember, like, subscribe. You know, don't forget to like. Don't forget to like. You know, if you love us, tell your friends about us. Like.